D2 and then see if it re-rolls it then.
Well, any other options? I'm down for that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I can put it out today if you guys want to go out today. Honestly, you guys probably get the head start before I even put it out.
Would we be able to get requisitions before that?
She nods. If it's an official contract, then yeah. And she points both her thumbs at herself. As official as it gets.
Squints
Why did
eyes.
you point your thumbs at yourself? I don't. What's that?
She means her. It's just. It's like the finger guns thing, but she pointing at. It's yeah.
She does finger guns at you. There you go.
Oh.
But yeah.
Okay.
She has a requisition up. And since it's pretty far, don't be afraid to ask for stuff.
Okay, great, because I need potions.
I will not.
Potions.
I will get a comprehensive list together.
How far out is way far out?
I mean,
About
according
2.5
to...
out, same back.
2 weeks out. 2 weeks back.
Ooh.
Is that
1 month.
Is that including like the roads?
Roads would... Well, note that I said it would have been 2.5 weeks potentially. This guarantees 2 weeks there, 2 weeks back. with the
Okay.
roads. Yeah, I reckoned it from 2 weeks to 2.5 weeks. This will guarantee the 2 weeks at maximum. As for weather and stuff like that, we shall see. It is the month of harvest, so that puts it September. Rains aren't going to happen yet.
I think since it's so far out that we could like possibly do two in the time span of one. Yeah, that's probably overreaching.
If you want, according to what I mentally, geographically figured, your quarantine zone is basically looking to shoot due east. Waystones are on the way. Might put you a little bit off trajectory, but that's what course correction's for.
Assuming it doesn't teleport us to some random location.
Well, then that's your own fucking fault then.
You're not wrong.
Don't stand in the center of all this fucking circle. The circle of
The giant
Waystones.
circle of
giants.
giants. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good
What?
first bet. So if you teleport somewhere, that's your own fucking fault.
What do they want us to do with them?
Basically, just identify them. Try to figure out where they came from. Because
Okay.
things don't just normally... Well, shrugs. I hope things don't just normally teleport around here, but I suppose you would know more than me. They do not. I don't
I
think
nodded that. Yes, I would know more than her.
Wait, was that a yes that things teleport, or a yes that she was right? God damn it!
Indeed.
Yeah, that's why. Music stuff. Up there.
Oh no, there it goes.
Okay, you made me worried.
So,
Well, at the very least, neither of these jobs sound like they have a deadline. Unless the stones are going to teleport again, but I don't think a quarantine stone giant outpost is going to move anytime soon.
nods.
Then we have the advantage of time, at the very least. We can take things at our pace.
Okay, so which one do you think would be the priority?
Well, if one is on their way, take him fast. Or take him last.
Yeah. I'll get to it while we're still semi on our feet.
Although we shouldn't forget that we do have to pay a visit to a shop.
That is true, yeah. Maybe pop by before we go.
You go there.
Right,
need to get
did you want to handle that assassins contacting you business?
Yeah.
I think that's what this is related to, mildly.
Yeah. Maybe just a little bit, you know.
If you's
I'll leave it.
expecting trouble, girl, you should take them requisitions first. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say so. Arm it up before I get a knife in my back.
Let's
Fia,
go
let me
do
see
that
your
then.
augment.
Okay.
You hold
That's
out
okay.
your arm where it's sort of, you know, this sort of gilded mechanical, like almost like a bracer, like an arm bracer that just sort of this wire work that holds this shard in place. He begins tinkering with it. Turn on the defensive augment on yourself.
Okay, thank you.
He figures you're gonna need it.
I will put that defensive.
Hey, 19 armor class.
There you go. Defensive augment up. And then as for the third one, hey, you know what? Fuck it. He'll put 2 augments on you. Consider how you're the one that the assassins are going after.
But this one's
Probably.
poison resistance.
No.
This is when I find out it's actually a hit we got on.
Well, first off, he doesn't give resistances anymore. He gives immunity.
Yes, but
No, he puts the lively augment on you. So if you get insta one shot, you might be brought back at 1 AP.
possibly.
I
Possibly.
appreciate that.
Yeah. You get to whack-a-mole.
It only works once.
Get back in.
Okay. What was that
Which one?
roll there just for the 28 plus 2?
Oh, that's just me pushing the button so that you can see
Okay,
it.
okay.
Because I put it
Okay.
in the tool section to track it. Same is when you guys put your attuned items into your tool section.
Okay, that's right. I thought it was for something. I was like, oh shit.
No.
I
That being said,
can't
that's a
remember.
really good roll.
It was.
15
It was.
with a plus 13.
It just clicked that I have another attunement slot now. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask who has Venian's mask.
That's a thing too.
Fred says he gave it to Rose or Fia, but that is a question. Who has the legendary resistance mask?
I can't remember who I gave it to. I'm sorry.
No, that's the thing. You didn't tell me who you gave it to. You said it'd probably be one of these two. You didn't even tell me who you gave it to, so don't worry about it. You left it. You put the responsibility to figure out who has it onto them, which is what I'm doing right now.
Dick move, dick move, dick.
Okay, so I cut out for a second. What did I miss?
We're trying to decide who has Venian's mask.
That was it.
In case you guys need to see what it does again.
I have a vague recollection of giving it to Fia, but I also might
It
have
is in
given
your
it
guys'
to
gear section if you
Rose.
guys want to take a look at that lovely mask again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that very intimidating thing. I mean, I do have an extra attunement slot, but Garth, if you're wanting it, go for it.
Oh, we both have an extra 2 slot. That being said, yeah, I'll
Oh,
take a
yeah.
free legendary resistance.
Wait, it feels the same.
I have so much shit though. I feel kind of bad taking the super cool mask. I also have a fucking Rod of the Pact Keeper.
I'm happy you think it's super cool.
Mm. I can help
I
you
mean-
make you feel better about it.
What do you do?
He
Oh,
takes it.
I'll take the cloak back.
Oh yeah, he can take the cloak back, yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Wait.
Okay.
Target is intended to save it.
So that's
All right,
19.
let's
Okay.
do that then. Mask to
So,
Garth.
Garth, you please put in your tool section that you are attuned to extinguisher Venian's mask, or just Venian's mask, that works. And then Ruhan gets the cloak of protection back.
Oh
Swag cloak.
my gosh, why am I dropping her name now?
Start with an A.
Abigail?
Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle? Yeah.
Annabelle Dresden.
Definitely not related to evil people.
No, she's just related to traitors. And the traitors are doing the just
Traitors?
thing in this world. They're doing the right thing in this world. At least they think so.
Don't worry, she's dead and definitely not coming back.
Yes. Ugh.
So, so you guys have a number of different options. You guys can go north, you guys can go northeast, or go direct. Well, it sounds like you guys are trying to do both the northeast by north. Or is it north by east? Northeast one. I don't know how to do fucking ship directions. Northeast one and then the direct east one.
Yeah, identify the thing and then go to the quarantine.
Yeah.
Sounds like a decent
But
plan.
first, requisition stuff, and then also see a man about a coin.
Yeah.
Well, a store about a coin, technically.
Which hopefully doesn't get me dead.
Yeah!
Again.
Totally. Yeah. Sounds like you guys got a game plan.
Let's do it.
Hopefully by the time you guys get back in, Jesus ponders that, a month.
More,
Oh, man,
probably.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Aww.
Yeah. I miss my bed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're... Never mind. She just drinks her coffee.
God, I need to know what you were gonna say there.
Nothing.
It's
I will
nothing
pay
at
you
all.
actual money.
She hands out her, holds out her hand for... Alright, 50 gold coughed up. 50 gold? 50 gold. Them's the breaks. I have the position of power.
Could you settle for 40?
Monopoly.
That way I have a round number in my wallet.
Fine.
I'm cool with that.
You pay 40 gold. I was gonna say, if you're a better mage, you could just make your own magical house and then sleep in your own magical bed that way.
Aw,
See
I
them-
was hoping for a bad joke.
I don't make
Not
bad jokes.
insulting. Okay, more specific. Some stupid sex joke, and not an insulting comment.
Yeah, you do though. You really do.
Gestures everyone.
I am hurt. I'm heartbroken. I'm going to go cry
Alicia.
the night away in Lena's bed.
See?
Barrick just sort of cringes at that, like, ugh.
That's
Oh, you're been
exactly
gone
what
for a
I was
month,
expecting.
whatever.
I look towards the other people. He's upset because she's begging his sister.
Really?
Cousin.
I mean, I
Cousin.
wasn't aware.
Cousin.
Honestly,
Yes, yes,
you
yes.
are basically brother and sister, though. Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No.
No, it's just an observation.
Wait,
Thanks.
what's a cousin?
Garth.
Yeah, sounds like you guys have
I
a
clear my
long
throat.
day ahead of you. I got a lot of stuff to do myself, so you guys have fun. She does finger guns at you guys. I'll catch you guys. Either maybe I'll see you at Expedition HQ. If not, I'll catch you in a month.
Probably fun.
Don't die. Serious?
I'll try my best.
We
You
might.
must be an excellent hunter if you're going to catch me.
Oh, it's.
That's
Yeah, well, I'll just let that. Just
She
waves at her on the way out.
leaves. The 40 gold you gave her, she then deposits into the waiting hands of the cashier to cover your guys' tab.
So reality Rose was paying for lunch. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Oh, quick, what was the 40 gold for? I may have missed that little.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
just
with the
trying to get
information.
her insulting comment towards Fia.
Penny for your thoughts.
Yes.
40 gold, more like.
Mm.
Ain't no copper.
I don't have much else to spend money on.
Oh, would you
Not
like
much
to
as I
give
desperately
some to
need
me,
40
or-
gold later on. You have the party fund!
I do have the party fund.
You're one of the only people that have drawn for the party fund, I think. So
Yeah.
you're 100% right. You do have the party fund. In fact, it's so much you do have the party fund that it's basically your fund.
Hey.
So, you guys hitting up requisitions?
Mm-hmm.
You guys get to meet everyone's favorite requisition chief, except Varric, who hates him because he's basically a known criminal. Ember, your guys' tiefling, semi-flamboyant tiefling, smithy, tinkerer. He doesn't brew the potions himself, but he's the distributor or such. Dealer, whatever you want to call him. Well. Welcome back. You guys walked like, I don't know, 30 minutes down the street, down the main thoroughfare. Requisitioned is right outside of Expeditionary HQ. It occupies its own space in the, just literal open area space. Smithies, armor and weapon racks, inventory, just I was gonna say inventory crates, but just inventory in general is set up all out here. They basically have a quadrant of the corner over here on the wrong button. Over here on the top right of the expeditionary compound, just for them. Well. Welcome back. It's been quite some time. Let me guess, another secret daring assignment.
You'll probably hear about it in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it already, so that's concerning.
Not as concerning as you'd think.
Oh, shame. I was hoping you put my fantastic implements to fantastic use. But from what I heard...
Oh no, it will most definitely be dangerous and likely result in a couple of us dying.
You sound like that wayward captain. What was his name?
Pike.
Spears?
Pike.
That's him.
You were in the right vicinity.
Well, hopefully you will... I won't say anything about the armor, but at least the weapons. Weapons. Will die... Well, you'll die with them bloodied. So, how might I arm you for your ventures?
That's a good question. Do you have anything new?
Afraid not. I'm not in the room for experimentation out here. Leave that to R&D. But of course, custom crafts and requests, that is... He gestures at himself. In my wheelhouse. Are you guys heading out today?
Probably.
Ah, shame. You need some time. I might have been able to make something for you. But, of course, I can always use some last-minute tinkerings. Is there anything in specific I might be able to help you get?
What do you have in terms of potions?
Potions, yes. Every expeditionary's was asked for it. Well, I have plenty, but the question is, I don't know how your contract is going. I need to hear from that first before I know what clearance I'm going to offer you.
It will come from the top.
That may be, but Ember, don't pretend like you actually give a shit about the authority of this place. Just take his word for it. Sullen as ever, little Varric. Rohan, roll me persuasion. With advantage, because Varric is sort of helping you.
Oh boy. You know, historically, the worst ones come up the best.
You got that advantage. Well, you are rather forthright in our first dealings. From the top, you say?
Oh, that's advantage.
Ember. Fine.
The lady with the funny eyeballs.
Funny eyeballs? Jesse, Ember. Ah, of course. How can I forget the commander's consort? Very well. Very cringes inwardly at that, at hearing that. Very well. Let's see what I have. He goes to... You said this has actually been upgraded? Because before he basically just had like a below waist cabinet photos, those sort of stuff. Now he has basically an independent, not a wardrobe, because wardrobe implies like clothing, but like this open... You ever see like those toolboxes that when you open them, like a fishing kit where you open them up and it makes like multiple tiers of bait and tackle and stuff like that? Yeah. See, he does something similar here, except instead of like, you know, a top up kit, it is a open towards self wardrobe rack. I say wardrobe, you get what I mean. And it is just filled with potions of different colors, sizes, and what you assume potencies. How many of you are going on this endeavor?
Abigail, Varric, like 7, I believe.
Yeah.
7. Long or short distance?
At least a month. Yeah,
At least.
A month. A month. Wow, you guys are heading out past the frontier. Must be some secret assignment. He looks at you all, just like a visual measure mentally. Well, we're definitely going to start the lesser ones if we're spreading them out over a month. That being said, you guys are looking a bit more fit than you were before, so lesser stock, the more numerous ones. In this case, I can't just usher over to quantity over quality. Gotta have a nice mix of both. Very well.
Yeah, because anything within that, I think, is relevant, unless I'm missing something.
There it is. Okay. So let's see, 7 of you. This is just for this first tier first. This is gonna be a lot. Like a lot. So there's 7 of you. He reckons 6 apiece. So all of you add 6 greater healing potions to your inventory.
Wait, what?
You guys are free to redistribute them as you see fit, but as of right now, just start with the individual level. 6.
Oh yeah, so requisitions, you basically, instead of like, hey, let's go find a way to buy some magic items, right? Like, you just ask for what they have.
Oh.
Because we're
you
state
guys
sponsored.
are a royally sponsored expeditionary force.
And then you can buy extra in addition to whatever they give you.
Yeah,
Okay,
so they give you a baseline tier on the individual level, something to get you there and back, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
If you think it's not sufficient, then you can pay for more.
I see.
So each of you get that, but
So each of us get...
there's more.
There's more?
6 greater healing potions each.
Mm-hmm.
So each of us gets 6 greater healing potions?
Right, so there's a total of 42 greater healing potions in the party.
It's terrifying that we probably need all of those.
Yep.
It's a month, my dude. We're talking like 15 sessions.
Maybe longer. Possibly.
How much is a greater healing potion?
4d4 plus 4. I might make a thing later to make like a table that all of you can roll for potions and stuff, because I saw Mo do it.
Yeah, all you need to do is copy it. Oh, yeah, you could copy it, and I think it shows up on all of our lists.
Yeah, there's one that says allow players to roll and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Like so.
Yeah, I'll do something after session. I'll just plug that in so everyone can just have that.
Does he have anything like...
What's up?
Does he have anything like the lightning resin that we had for the ocean mission?
Oh, hold it. Let's start with the healing potions first. This long list of other shit that I just saw right now. We'll get to that in a moment.
I'll go get myself some water then.
I'll write a list of everything he says.
Okay. I'm doing this on the individual level, not the totality level. 3 or 4. If we go by 4, it will follow rule of even numbers. Fuck it. Okay. 4 superior healing potions.
Each? Jesus, fuck.
I just realized Varric still has a bunch left from the last adventure, so he has so many.
Dude, I still have a bunch.
Well, the thing is, the requisition doesn't ask. Well, in technicality, you can give them back, but no one ever fucking does that for healing potions.
What was it? 4? I'm sorry.
4
did you say superior? Superior.
So
Gotcha.
4 greater, 6 greater, 4 superior.
Yep. And then 2 supreme.
2 supreme. Okay.
That's why I went with even numbers, so that way it trickles down evenly.
Trickle down economics.
So wait, 6 greater, 4 superior, and then 2 what?
Supreme.
Supreme.
Oh, those are the big boys.
Those are the big boys.
Big boy.
It's your boy.
So we don't need a healer basically.
Oh, you will.
Oh, you will. You will.
Yeah, so remember in my rulings, you can drink a potion yourself as a bonus action. That is free. Right, not free, it's a bonus. To apply it, to give it, to administer to someone else would take an action.
Okay.
This includes if they're unconscious and on the ground and
Okay.
not moving. So,
And what's the rule for Supreme?
I actually tweaked it because in the original book it's 10d4 plus 20. I changed it to because I'm just following the same logics they have because they start 2, then 4, then 8, but then they stop at 10.
So 16 plus 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I don't know why they did that. Like, I guess mathematically is the fucking same, isn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna change this macro then.
Wait, 16 plus 16 is minimum 32 versus 10d4 plus 20 is minimum 30. Why did they change that? It's like,
They
it's
don't.
It's such an
They don't.
arbitrary.
They're not bound to any sort of logic.
Okay,
They're
of course.
wizards, dude.
Right, my bad. Of course, right. So yeah, 16d4 plus 16.
Sounds like more like sorcerers with a coach.
D4.
The coach.
plus 16.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a 2-point difference.
Hypothetically.
So weird.
I'm sorry, what?
16d4 plus 16. There we go.
No.
Okay, I'll make a table for it later. If I remember to.
Yes.
So yeah, that's up.
Hey,
Gene.
Oh, damn.
Hey,
Damn,
that's the
some
same number.
numbers.
I mean, statistically, that's not too hard because the more dice we throw at it, the more even or average it becomes. But yeah, that's a good chunk of healing. That's a oh fuck I'm dying button sort of healing, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
again, between 4 weeks, which in okay, I'll ask this to you guys. Do you guys determine 3 or 4 weeks as a month? 4, right?
4.
I mean, 4 and some change, yeah.
Yeah. I had someone ask me, it's like, isn't a month like 3? I'm like, no, motherfucker, it's only like 21 days.
Did you
Must have
smack
been-
them and tell them to get an
You can-
education?
the last week is a buffer week. It doesn't count.
Of course.
It's a lame duck period of the month.
I see. But yeah, a month gone. Yeah, it's gonna be a while. So that is the potions of healing. Now let's look at this list of other potions.
Manix.
Oh yes, the Manax potions. Your guys' mana potions, of course. Well, the thing is, not everyone needs these. Funnily enough,
Correct.
Clearly-
Yeah, like I don't need any of the potion of any of the poison resistance.
yeah. What is a
'Cause you're an
map?
alcoholic.
Neither
Yeah,
does he, you know.
Professional alcoholic.
So 5. Okay, so it's still. One. Yeah. It's a bit overkill. Probably. Mhm. More used. Okay. In terms of Manax potions, the official unit by which this world measures magical energy rather, Manax. It's a month, so yeah, we'll start at the same baseline. 6. If you are a spellcaster, it doesn't matter what sort of spellcaster you are, half or 4, whatever. You can just get them. Don't worry. Makes it simpler that way. Also, 6 common Manax potions. Add them to the NPC sheet. Wherever the fuck that is.
6 common Manix.
There's more.
And that's for everyone each or one person. This is like Jesus. And the non-casters could give them to the casters.
Well, if you're not a caster at all, which is AKA just
Yeah,
Bruhan.
it's your boy.
Yeah, it's
the
your
muggle.
boy.
So,
Yeah.
man,
Mr. Muggle who gets turned into a giant and affects the
Flexes
odds in
in
his
ruins.
favor.
and
worry
6
about it.
Manix potions.
3 greater.
Okay. And then, like, what? 1 supreme?
Superior, not supreme.
I probably should read what these mana potions do.
So, if you've ever done Arcane Recovery as a wizard, you basically know how this works.
Oh.
But instead of a preset amount, you roll this amount. So 1d4 or 1d2 plus 1, 2d2 plus 2, 3d2 plus 3, 4d4, 4d2 plus 4. There we go.
How does it work with pack slots?
It does not interact with pack slots.
God.
Or
damn it.
rather,
Yeah, I know.
it could restore a pack slot. In the sense,
Ow.
like if you have like spare, it can go into a pack slot. But the catch is it can only refill pack slots at the pack slot level. So you can't get like a second level pack slot when you only have 4 or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
like, it's
if I roll a 2, on a mana potion, I don't get a pack slot, right? Because it's level 5.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is useless to me.
You can
No,
still
'cause you
restore
still have
normal
your fourth
wall.
I'll
caster.
give it.
Yeah.
I'll give it. I mean, I'll give it.
Yeah,
to,
you can also give it to other people. Like this is on an
I'll give it to other
individual level.
healer. Yeah.
And how many superior manics did we get again? Sorry.
1.
1.
Oh, just the one. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys have never even had a superior mana potion before. I
It's
keep
a
tabs. This is
Christmas
the first one you guys have
miracle.
ever received.
It's awesome.
I just thought I'd
Oh, you know, I might just get back like 9
Yeah.
spell slot levels potentially.
mhm.
You know, don't mind me.
I mean, yeah, that's just rookie numbers, you know.
Nah, dude. If I run out of spell slots, I'm just gonna pull out the Ace of Wands and see what it does. Just cause.
Yeah.
No, that's like, oh fuck, we fought the Corsair Fiend again.
self-centered
Shit.
Self-centered medium swarm, but you have disadvantage on the dexterity saving throw. Just kidding. It's a soul cage. Target you, the person that chooses the card.
And you just have to sit there and watch your allies die.
Yeah.
Or you're
It's an
trapped
ace
in
in
there
the
with a
hole. You're
monster.
100% protected. Catch
I
it. You
think
can't
it's
leave.
actually the Bard meme.
Let me look at the rest of these potions.
Jesus Christ.
Why? You're asking for a potion at growth?
Stuffed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm going to get one of giant size or strength, so. But yes, it is. That's actually very crucial to my plan, should need be.
Is it potion of heroism? Like bottled courage?
Yeah, 10 temp HP and bless for, I think
Minute.
it's...
An hour.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Which, if you're fighting off a curse or some corruption, having bless, pretty top tier.
And you guys have 1 bag of holding?
Yep.
Why were you asking for the number of bags of holding?
Because we might need more than one, actually.
With all
It's not
these
called a
bullshit.
spell point, right? So it has like a
Because I'll be honest, I have a
Hold this
normal
way.
like little bag, like I have like a satchel kind of bag, and I don't know if I could fit all these fucking potions without breaking them along the way.
Suspension of disbelief.
Don't fucking worry about it.
Oh, there it is. No. Kyoto. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what this is.
Kyoto?
It's that ointment I gave you guys in the beginning of the first ever campaign, and then you guys had like 2 uses of it. Yeah, it cures poison and cures diseases. and heal
Correct.
2d8.
Yeah, that's why I put either or, because it has the same function.
Yeah. But potion of vitality doesn't heal you though, does it? That just cures your poison.
Yeah, it's less the healing, which is nice, but it's more so the getting rid of any sort of lingering effect.
Potion will make my goddamn arm work again.
As you guys are kitting yourselves out with the potion and stuff like that, a runner does come out of Expedition HQ and hand Ember a set of paperwork. Ah, there it is. Client quarantine. That's something. Okay, well, that will certainly change some of the things I should give you. Okay. He goes and gets... A disease that kills giants. Sickness that kills giants.
Do they sell
Meanwhile,
equipment?
Paladins laugh
They do.
at divine health.
Yeah, Ruhan just chuckles to himself.
So,
at
like
that.
throughout the week, like do we like mention about like equipment that like we have? I'm assuming, right? We had to like talk about like gear we
they
have
talked
and
about your
items,
equipment a lot more so than
or
theirs.
lack thereof.
I assume so, but you know, it is.
Dude, like I'd probably ask if like there's like any like do they have any special equipment that I should probably get if I'm in their presence or party?
I mean, the matching hoodie is obviously a must, but
You make that joke, but at the beginning of like last campaign, we actually did have a moment where we had almost matching clothing.
yeah, I know.
Sure.
It was wonderful. I don't think so.
I don't know if the earpieces would have
I think
come up.
that's called human.
Oh, the earpieces. Yeah. Oh, what?
The
Oh,
the what?
I don't think he has any spare unless Corey gave back his.
I mean, even if he did, we would still need like one more.
This
Oh,
is
yes,
true.
you would. Is it just the? Yeah, no, it's just the one. That's it. So I
Sorry,
had
no
in my
one
head that they're
didn't
like
do it.
earrings, and I was like, we could just split them. No, that's no.
Yeah, no, Corey would have passed on the earpiece.
Are you sure? You don't
Unless
have to.
Lorelei kept hers, then he's keeping it. It's useful.
Lorelai would hang on to hers, but if you made the case that you're going to give them to the party because they have better use for it, then she'll give hers as well.
No, if she's hanging on to hers, then need that for safekeeping. Her and himself. Sorry, team.
Also, so that when you go to the shop, you can be like, "Hey, did you need something?"
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you got rid of that white dot. That was just at the end.
It bothered me so much. Oh,
Yeah,
it-
I was wondering if you actually-
Yeah, it's always the one.
I figured out a way to make the bottom look more like chin hair than squiggly lines.
by chopping it off.
No. You could it's a trail effect, so it looks more like hairs instead of just being like jagged.
Did you
weird
add the
stuff.
runes onto the
Anyways,
sword?
He did.
yes, I added everything onto
Oh,
there.
nice.
He basically made that from. He collaged that together
Yeah.
by hand.
Basically, anything that's a rune is
So for all the resistance stuff, so like the necrotic, poison, and force resistance, you all get one talisman for each of them. So imagine like a paper talisman that you just sort of, if you want to be really fucking Naruto, you put it in front of your face and it flash papers away. I don't fucking know. That's how weeb you are.
Yeah.
It's 22 layers, ouch. So all of you add to your sheet a talisman of necrotic, or paper talisman of necrotic resistance, a paper talisman of poison resistance, and a paper talisman of force resistance. One apiece. One for each type.
Okay. There's no Omni Talisman? We just get a fuck ton of paper
No
talismans?
Omni Talisman.
I already have. Let me check that actually. I think I already have
Maybe you wanna
resistance
take
to poison.
And how do you wear this talisman?
You basically just
How
sort
do
of
you-
slap it on yourself, and it magically sizzles and applies to you. It's like a shield.
And what's the duration of it?
1
As
hour.
long as it's equipped? Oh, okay, 1 hour. Okay.
Still a paper talisman.
So it's
And
necrotic
what-
poison and force.
Necro,
Which is a pretty rare resistance, so
Yeah.
poison,
Oh,
force.
necrotic?
product poison force.
Okay, necro
That's some good stuff.
sticker. I'm gonna go with sticker.
And
It's a fucking sticker.
paper.
How do you slap it on?
Slightly different.
I'm like really afraid that like
Oops.
poison's a big thing here, seeing as Kirsty spent 3k on poison
It hasn't
resistance.
really come into play at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
by
just...
the way,
She's just,
Maybe
you
that's
know,
just
made a bunch of
paranoid.
enemies.
What do? Yeah, how?
Exercising
being
healthy
me.
paranoia.
you guys get, as a total across the party, 3 potions of speed.
3 poisons of what?
Speed.
I'll add them to
Okay,
the
I'll
bag of
go
holding.
fast.
Across the entire party.
Oh, so 3 pushes as a group.
Yeah, I put them in the
Oh,
bag.
okay.
So, I'm gonna read it. Responsive. How about one more? So responsive use.
This is really bloody annoying me. Every time my iPad, like, sort of closes down, the blooming chat disappears too.
Go figure. Apple product.
I know, right?
Let's see. If we assume that each of you get infected by whatever got the giants, you guys probably shouldn't be down there longer than 2 days at most. So 14 uses, logically, assuming that you guys don't want to suffer any repercussions of it whatsoever, even by the end of the first day. Actually, I can make this really simple. Add to the bag of holding, please, Fred.
Yep.
Restorative ointment, or tub of restorative ointment. Parentheses, 14 uses. That should be enough.
Noted.
It takes an action to apply, even to oneself. It restores 2d8 plus 2 hit points, cures poison effects, and cures diseases. So logically, you shouldn't have need of it until you guys get to the site itself, and logically, you guys shouldn't be spending any longer than 2 days in it. Or I guess you guys could spend like 4 days in it, and then just use it after 48 hours instead of 24. I don't know. It's up to you guys to ration that shit as you wish.
Getting them Duvros vibes.
I know what you're talking about. What the hell's a
Does not have a
potion of
punch
watchful?
A potion of what?
Watchful rest?
Oh, it's just a common potion that will let you stay awake for your sleep and still gain the benefit of a long rest.
Is that in the DMG or is that from like Tasha's or something?
Great question. Don't know.
I will look it up right now.
I'm like seeing all this
Watchful,
stuff being like over the counter, being just like chucked on.
Oh,
Just see
Dungeon
all
of the
this-
Mad Mage.
You're just buried under
Ah.
bottles.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, but it's basically a caffeine patch like in Meet the Robinsons.
Let's go.
You guys
It's more
get
of a-
7 total. So 7 potions of watchful rest.
One each, essentially.
So 1 each, yeah.
It's a very last ditch resort.
Yeah. So yeah, all of you add to your inventory a potion of watchful rest.
Nice.
Not the same as a waxing verifile, but it's alright.
Speaking
Less
of
safe,
which,
but an
how many of those
important
do we have
score.
left?
Yeah.
Yes. We have 3 files, sorry, of those remaining in the bag.
You know what I wish we had was the thing that made the dry land.
Oh yeah.
Haha, throw it down. Throw it down in someone's path. Boom! Coral reef.
You guys still have one.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
well,
shit! Yeah, we
Ponifera
never
Weave
used the
Stone.
second one.
You guys never used it, so you guys still have
That's
a Ponifera Weave Stone.
And we have some
Yeah.
thermal stones. 5 of
I
them
will
to be
say
exact.
I won't disclose what's up with the giant outpost, mostly because I literally am just going along with what you guys posited today, so that's entirely new. Like, so when Jesse says I'll make a custom contract for you, that's literally me right now. So I don't know what's up with the giant town, or do I? Regardless, if we assume like Silent Hill, if we want to go for a Dove Roast theme, you guys use the Ponifera Weave Stone in Silent Hill Town, it will actually expunge like the air, the toxic air, poison air, disease air, and stuff like that. Like that, because that's always the catch with the Ponifera Stone, is that it's an adaptive safe space.
Okay,
So keep that in
so
mind.
it's kind of like a sanctuary as a sponge.
Yeah, essentially. Of course, obviously, if something comes up and tries to break it down, it can't defend itself. That's what you guys are there for. But in terms of a natural environment sense, it is adaptive. So keep that in mind. Anyway.
Could come in handy.
I mean, antitoxins are... Actually, there is an antitoxin thing, isn't there?
Yeah, it just gives you resistance to, or advantage on checks, I believe.
Is that in the DMG or is that... I think it's PHP.
It's PHP, yeah. It's just basic adventuring gear.
Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing it. Yeah, there it is, for 1 hour. Confers no benefit to undead or constructs, you don't say. Yeah, you guys can help yourselves to 3 antitoxins apiece. So many potions, so little time.
So little time.
Now watch as we do none of these.
I mean, if the last set of potions I gave you is any indication, that is a decently likely conclusion.
Better safe than sorry.
Look, if we come across a town that's been ransacked and everyone's on their on their last limbs, we could give them half our potions and still be fine. Just the shitty half.
I'm like really afraid, based on all the potions we're getting.
Yes, good.
To be fair, you're also
yep.
jumping in a 9th level fucking
Potion
campaign.
of water breathing, I don't think he's gonna give you simply because he doesn't think you're gonna need it. Yeah, you guys are heading inland, not outland.
Yeah, the most interactions we'll have will be like
No,
a lake
totally
or
fair.
whatever. Yeah.
My logic for that was we're going deep. You never know how deep.
He thinks you'll be fine in that regard. Mostly because one of you is like actually like a reptilian-looking motherfucker. To be fair, he's a
fucking
dragonborn.
scaly.
I think some of you still have potions of water breathing, anyways. So,
Yeah,
Hey,
I
you
have
will
a swim
give-
speed.
how long's the potion of climbing last? An hour or 30 minutes?
Potion of what?
Climbing.
Climbing.
Climate?
I believe
Oh.
it's an hour.
Probably an hour. It is an hour, yeah. You gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. You have advantage to athletics checks to make while climbing. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you guys might need that for tall structures, forest scape in between, hills, mountains potentially, or maybe you're just climbing cave walls. Yeah.
Or alternatively, if they have a rope of climbing, we could use that.
I don't know the rarity of that.
Uncommon.
Because it's a fucking rope. No.
Yeah, it's just a rope that you can go there. Okay, we're here. Go up again. Although maybe potions are just easier.
No, we'll just go with the rope of climbing. I think it's a bit easier. 3 pounds or 3. It weighs 3 pounds, but can hold up to 3,000. It's a 60-foot length. Yeah, we'll go with the rope of climbing. So 1 rope of climbing for the entire group. As for the potion of growth, he looks around at all of you. He looks at you, Ruan. Let's be honest here. This is more for you than them, isn't it?
It is, and for a very specific reason.
Oh? Gonna crush someone.
No, if we're going to possibly be dealing with Giantkin, it is important for any sort of negotiations to be done at the same level.
You laugh, but that's a very
Fair.
good point.
No, I laugh at the brilliance of it. I never thought to consider that, although I probably should have. Laugh at myself, I suppose.
What are the chance of us interacting with, like, diseased, horrifying giants?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose we'll have to
You know,
find out. For you, my horned friend, he gives you 4 potions of growth. I think that should be sufficient for any negotiations or sparring.
Sparring?
Indeed.
As for rations, there's only so much I can allocate for this. You guys are going a month in. 7 of you?
It's mostly for the last leg of the journey. If the area is corrupted, it's likely we'll not be able to forage.
Fair. Okay, so instead of accounting for 4 weeks, I should only have to account for 7 days. 7 of you. That would run 49 sets of rations. Did you get clearance for carriage, cart, wagon, or anything like that? If not, this might be a bit heavy.
I don't... No, we didn't really ask, so I doubt it.
You should
Maybe
probably
off-road those
inquire
also.
about that. That might save you a lot of time. As well as, unless you want to work out your legs and taps.
You guys, you guys don't own horses?
No. Do you own
It
a
blinks
sorry.
rapidly.
Rich boy here.
horse? Looks at
No,
Minotaur.
no. I mean, well, obviously you wouldn't need one, but for
Horses tend to just get eaten by Scornkin. No point in feeding the enemy. Vengeful as always, Rick. Vengeful as always. I'll round up and issue some spare. How about that?
Perfect.
So, assuming to last a week for each of you, plus some spare, 55 sets of rations, although it is quite bulk wrapped, so to speak.
that shouldn't be a
just
problem.
gonna have a crate.
Add to a bag of holding 55 rations. Each of those weigh about 2 pounds, I believe, so that's 110.
Yeah, okay, we might be getting
If-
close to that 500 limit. Then.
If it's close, it's not. Just ask for a bag. Could we get it like in a separate bag or like a container?
What's the other one?
Now what you have rested one.
Like an actual container.
Haversack. Yeah, handy haversack. The bargain brand bag of holding.
But not even a bag of holding, like literally a bag to carry it. That's fine. I have a horse.
You can if you want.
Hmm.
How much is in the bag of holding right now? Also, I'm
Let's
trying to find
see,
the
2
fuck
finesse
haversack.
long swords, 5
I
thermal
forget.
stones,
Yeah, yes.
fancy
Yeah,
AF blankets from the royal palace,
Yeah, you guys totally stole that.
Ponifera weavestone, 500 plat,
for you assholes.
4.3 thousand gold pieces,
We could probably leave most of that here.
There's a
3
bank
files,
agent,
Ruhan's food supplies, potion of speed.
I feel like you probably ate those already.
Yeah, go ahead and mark those up.
Yeah. Oops.
Ruhan's lunch for that day, Ruhan's dinner was
And then the new stuff as well: potion of speed, tub of ointment, rope of climbing, and 55 ration.
Honestly, I think you guys are still fine in terms of weight capacity. Were they not?
Yeah, because potions, I think, weigh like a pound or 2.
I don't even
Yeah,
run them as that, right? I do them as like 0.2.
Yeah, they're not even listed actually.
Yeah, we had this discussion last Thursday where it's like
Right,
there's
you're
not
right.
even a flask weight. So I just put potions at either at 0.2 or 0.1 just for some referential tracking for weight, but not actually. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I have the one superior potion or one superior healing potion has 0.2 weight.
It does? What the fuck?
Yeah, so you nailed that in one.
That must have been where I got the reference from, because I don't remember when or where I started doing it. There you go. Yeah, you guys don't need another carrying vessel in terms of an extra dimensional, at least. So you guys are fine. Yeah, 500 pounds is actually pretty hard to hit when it's just spare items, I suppose. Okay. There. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, wait, the potion of heroism. My bad. Potion of heroism. That actually is something he didn't stock. That's something the temples regulate. Let me tell you, it's quite a process getting those talismans. Especially me, of all people. Why, because you're a fucking criminal? No, because I'm a tiefling.
I feel like that would make it easier to get him if you were a criminal.
You would think, but territorial crimes around here are sort of forbid the temples in case we need an ace in the hole for another night. But I think you're all sufficiently stocked, and it's going to take probably another whole 4 days to get back to my original stock. If Gaul has any skill left to him. More skill than you. Of course you'd say that, Toady boy. Otherwise, I wouldn't be too surprised given that you were his apprentice. So, anything else I might help you with?
Consumables out of the way. We did just get 2 newer additions. Perhaps they have equipment they might need.
Lay it on me.
I think I'm okay.
That enough? Oh,
Yeah.
I just realized, give you the rope of climbing, you might need this. He gives like a set of 20 pittons, just in case you want to do some free climbing.
Smart.
Just in case.
Question.
Go ahead.
2.
Oh, no, I was just, sort of leans in. Have you seen this before? And he pulls out his staff that he apparently has.
No, not one of my mech.
Oh, okay. Curious. Never mind.
What the?
Just asking, hey, do you remember where I got this? Not for me.
I've been going for like the past month straight.
It's like going back to a store trying to return an item, but they're like, we don't sell anything like that here. Oh, I see. Okay, thank you for your time.
Seriously, where did I...
You might have started with... No.
Yes! It's an Outlander equipment.
Oh.
Makes sense. Walking stick.
I was like, fighter doesn't start quarter stuff. I think only monk and wizard.
I think fighter can. If it's one of their
mystery solve, gang.
All right, pack it up. Campaign.
You don't happen to have anything that makes a scale a little thicker.
Scales?
Keratin?
I'm afraid I'm out of keratin supplements. That's kidding. Might. He goes back to that again, big cabinet full of things. He pulls out these 3 dark green, looking more like swamp water. Except without all the sediment. It's just like that color, but not without the obscured sediment. Here.
I mean, if you're also looking in the back, I mean, do you have like if there's a helmet or gloves?
Oh, no, certainly. Add to your sheet, raise 3 potions of durability.
Ooh.
They will last 1 hour. And they will increase your unarmored defense or natural armor, whichever, by dose. So basically, braces of defense in a bottle.
But temper.
Very interesting.
Note that it only applies to unarmored defense, so the rest of you can't just drink that shit and have it apply to your AC or whatever.
Smart.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I just asked if they have like any boots, gloves, or...
Yes,
helmet,
I have
maybe.
trekking boots, climbing gloves, if that's what you're looking for, or huntsman's gloves, survivalist gloves, stuff like that. Swamp boots, though I don't know which direction you guys are going. According to this, just says east, which is probably one of the most vague fucking directions I've ever seen for a contract.
Honestly,
I'll just
you're
say
not wrong.
they're heading in a cardinal direction, and then I'll just magically assume.
We have a native guide.
Raise his hand.
I would explain it then. That's why they didn't tell me too much. Well, do you think you'll be trekking through swamps? If so, we have swamp boots.
No, I don't think we're going through a swamp. It was just, I mean, what are these survivalist gloves that you speak of?
So I have gloves, fingerless, leather reinforced knuckling. Other than that, proper cloth interior to keep your hands warm in the cold. It does have a not attachable, but more of a slide-onable. Turn them into mittens in case it gets freezing cold when you're sleeping.
I'll take those. I don't have any gloves.
The palm does have some texturing to it, so handy for keeping it on a hatchet.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything for head protection?
I have a vast array of helmets. One idiot of which he gestures at Varric is constantly wearing. Because something from my family. Thank you very much. Right. Keep forgetting that you have family beyond Lena. Don't remind me about him.
So,
not like me now.
Isn't the helmet he's wearing the one we got from underwater?
Yep.
Yeah, but he's not wearing that right now.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Because he didn't know you guys are heading out today. So I guess I'll have to tune to it over a short rest.
It's like formal wear versus casual wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is my comfy helmet.
Any array of helmets that have face plating, back neck protection, stuff like that, it is viewer's choice. There's a lot of different expeditionaries. Everyone always wants a different style. We try to accommodate.
Preferably something
Reasonable,
preferably something not so bulky.
Something not so bulky. We can start with other capping, steel reinforcements along the ridges. I doubt you guys will be running into any explosives, although flying projectiles might happen. So maybe some back neck protection. You think we'll be facing any sneaky deaky things? Stabbing.
Looked at Fia.
Oh, I think so. I do have a history of.
Okay. Let's give you.
Pardon, you have a history of sneaky. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about that for a second.
Leather coughing as well. That'll work. Leather coughing. Flanged steel neck protection.
Yeah, just accessories. Nothing over the
Very well.
chest.
Let me see what I can do. Anything for the eyes, or you want full visibility?
I'd prefer full visibility.
Very well. In your mind's eye, you basically get whatever helmet you want. But yeah, he is trying to... He goes for utilitarian as opposed to aesthetic. So when in doubt of, I don't know, someone stabbing you in the throat or shrapnel flying at your neck, you have... I believe it's cloth.
I'm very out of my element when they have a fuck ton of shit that they just give you. In my history, you could obviously see that I'm not used to be given these kinds of handouts.
Yeah. You're not used to being part of a standing military expedition.
Yeah.
Which is, to be fair, depending on what sort of military, I say service, any combative experience you have, that might be the case still. If you're with a house, with a house guard, you basically have your stuff acquired for you. Oh, the Lannisters are so good in Game of Thrones. Shame Game of Thrones sucks. Whatever. Stuff like that. Versus mercenary forces, some of them equip you, some of them require you to join in equipped, etc., etc., etc. So, anything else?
Yeah. When we were sent on our last mission, we had these. It's kind of like lightning oil for bolts and things. Did R&D send any of those down by chance?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
No. How about other ammunitions for bows mostly or bolts?
Depends on what you're asking. If you're asking for magically calibrated things, I have those. But if you're looking for custom bolt heads, arrowheads, bullet tips, you have to talk about R&D for that. R&D can come up with a plan, tell you about the plan. You come here to custom requisition pay them from me. I go then talk to the alchemists in their wing. They make the material. I make the casing. And then, depending on if it is more of the material or more of the casing, either I make it or someone in R&D makes it safely.
Sounds like a lot of paperwork. No, it was more the.
Well, we don't do it.
It was more the first one that you mentioned. The.
Those are the calibrated ones. Yes, we have those.
Yes. What do you have in those type of things?
I have ones that will hit harder. Simple as that.
Fair enough.
They fly straighter and truer, and they hit harder.
Sure, I could work with that.
I won't bore you with the artificer that goes into them. Just know it is a force amplification thing built into it.
Interesting. As long as it can can kill Scornkin better, then that works for me. Or whatever.
Are we even hunting Scornkin?
I don't know what's going on the mission sites and things. I'm just taking a shot in the dark.
I can slot you down for 60. Should be plenty sufficient. Assuming you're in any way capable of recovering them. Which I would hope.
Yeah.
If you are out and about, always prepare for Scornkin. They are everywhere.
See?
Except for the places they're not, and you don't want to be there.
They're everywhere, except where they're not.
They're everywhere, except for where there's something bigger.
It's 50-50, either they're there or they're not.
Oh, goddammit, I forgot to stop the recording.